The attack on Gaza began with a wave of air and missile strikes. Over the course of the next week, the attacks killed and wounded civilians and destroyed the infrastructure of Gaza. As the attack went into the second week with the ground invasion of Gaza, the death toll mounted and the number of injured surged. Hospitals without electricity were unable to cope as the humanitarian crisis continued to worsen. By the time of the ceasefire on the 18th of January, the death toll had exceeded 1,000, with thousands more seriously injured and thousands of civilians fleeing their homes. Over the course of the human tragedy, Muslim Aid has worked through partners on the ground, delivering more than 1,000 food parcels to date, with each pack feeding a family for up to a month, along with medical supplies to hospitals and clinics. Working with the Palestine Trauma Center, children and families are provided with social and psychological care.
Muslim Aid and Global Medic is trying to assess the situation in the Rafah crossing point.
The situation in Gaza is really disastrous. I'm very worried about the children of Gaza because all of you know that at least 1,300 people were killed. A third of this number at least were children, and I'm worried about the future of the children who eyewitnessed all this.
Shortage of water is one of the biggest issues in Gaza now. Muslim Aid and Global Medic is trying to provide clean water for the Gaza people. We are waiting for 50 water purification units, 10 million aqua taps, and 220,000 ORS, oral rehydration sachets.
UN sources estimate over 200,000 people in Gaza do not have regular access to clean water. The absence of clean and good water is leading to illness, especially amongst young people, with more than 50% of the population of Gaza being under the age of 16.
So we're on Palestinian soil. We managed to get all our aid through Gaza border, so we're going to start getting people clean drinking water.
We are now in Izbat Abdirabbo in Jabalia camp in North Gaza. And as you can see, the huge destruction here. We are here to provide the clean water for the displaced people. Around 500 people live in distance.
Yeah. Now, very important, you see this ring?
Yeah.
Always has to be there.
Zero.
Children are always the most vulnerable during times of crisis. So it's important for us to get clean drinking water to schools. And what we've been doing in this mission is going to different schools and installing portable water purification systems so that these kids will have clean water.
We are in Beit Lahia, north of Gaza. Many houses are destroyed here and more than 1,000 children are seeking shelters in this school. That's why we are providing them with water purification units to have a clean water.
We hope that we will be able to provide 100 schools, 40 mosques, 10 hospitals and 500 families with clean water. The psychological scars from the conflict will be devastating and immeasurable, especially on children. They return home without a mother. They return to school without classmates. They return to a life of fear and uncertainty. Muslim Aid will continue to work with our partners in Palestine, as we have been doing for over 2 decades, and offer hope to the people of Gaza.